What up, YouTube? Topaz Yates back for another album review, and this one's to that Silk Sonic and Evening with Silk Sonic. But before we jump into that album review, first I gotta give you context. First I gotta let you know all the background and everything leading up to this project so that you can understand where I'm coming from. But if you feel as though you know everything there is to know about these particular acts, feel free to fast forward to this point here. But who is Silk Sonic? A supergroup composing of Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. Like I've been saying leading up to this project, man, this is as if Michael Jackson in his prime collaborated with Prince in his prime. Because at this current point, man, these individuals are the baddest musicians when it comes to R&B right now. And I don't say that lightly. I say that based off of the actual work that they put out there. Looking back at 24 Karat Magic, which was a classic, got hit songs on there from Versace on the Floor, the title song 24 Karat Magic, That's What I Like, Too Good to Say Goodbye, a lot of really dope music up on there. And then the last two classic R&B albums came from Anderson .Paak with Oxnard, that had amazing music in there, from Sweet Chick to Cheers to Tense with Kendrick Lamar. And then he followed it up with Ventura, another classic with that Come Home featuring Andre 3000, Winner's Circle, and so many more. We all know the single of the year, right? Leave the Door Open, a song that's been banging consistently over the airwaves for the entire summer, where people were upset that because it was like the summer banger that it didn't come out as a summer album, but I don't care. Give me a dope album, that's all I care about. And then the following singles that people really want, like showing the utmost love to, which I don't know why. These singles, Skate, which is like a skater's rink type anthem. Well, we're getting a bunch of that, but yet overall they did it just as well as others. And the brand new one that just came out last week, which was the album lead up single, which was Smoking Out the Window. And I liked that. That joint was fire, talking about relationship issues, on how you got me super stressed to the point that I'm smoking out my own window and just being upset about all the little things that you did when I'm paying for these kids to be doing all of this stuff, and I understand that pain. Overall, man, I'm coming into this with the highest of hopes and expectations because these individuals are that magnificent of voices, of creative minds, of putting together great music. They have put together some of the biggest records for the last bunch of years, the best albums of these last bunch of years, and I don't think that it's going to stop. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the anticipated Silk Sonic and Evening with Silk Sonic, the album review. As this is exactly what we knew it was going to be leading up to it, correct? Based on the attires, the music videos, the musical rollout, and the fact that it just feels like an utmost throwback, it was clear as day coming into this what this was going to be, which was a 70s theme, but updated with a new age edge that pays homage to both past and future. And given the limited track listing, man, it definitely fits into that mold 100%. Like they had a concept and they flawlessly executed it. As I've already spoken about the singles and I've made individual videos as well, so we just gonna jump into the meat of this whole album. Starting with Fly As Me, where when you listen to this, doesn't it remind you of some Shaft, The Mac, Superfly, Dolomite, pretty much that blaxploitation sound that they taken from the 70s and updating it to right now. As lyrically, it is exactly as the title suggests, is them talking about how fly they are and all that, and it completely works with everything that's going on. I love the true evolution of the music that we're hearing in this track. The next track is that After Last Night, which is a reflection of the night before that they had with a particular woman, talking about how deeply they fallen in love to a degree, or how much fun that they had because they did what it do. And to be real with you, man, this track here is pretty flawless. It's hard to poke any holes in it. It's just beautiful all the way around, from production to delivery to everything there is. Put On a Smile is the next song, where this goes into something that's a consistent theme in the music industry. Like, if you want to be an entertainer, you're going to have to learn to put on a smile when you want to cry, because all your fans and people who come to see you want to see you happy, want to see you successful, want to see you doing your thing and stuff. They don't want to come see you dealing with whatever issues you have in your personal life and the lifestyle that you're leading in your personal life. usually is based on what you talking about in the songs, and that usually leads to a lot of trouble. This track definitely feels like it has some Temptations inspiration on there, man. Definitely enjoyed that one all the way through. Now, 777 is really the only skippable song on this entire project, man. Like, it's a high energy gambling type track where they have that feeling that if I roll these dice, I'm gonna take the whole house. I like what they tried to do, and they tried to flip up the production to a degree so every song won't have the same kinds of essences to go along with it. And sometimes it works. This time, I don't think it quite pans out, but I'ma give it more chances as the time goes on, but that's not one of my that's my least favorite track off this entire project. And the final song is Blast Off, as this is like the grand conclusion of the entire project, and it's really amazing. Like, as the basic concept of it is an intoxication experience that they're having when they talk about, yeah, I took a little something to get this far, and the beauty in that production and the way that they are delivering all of this, it comes all together as one package that really works, man. Overall, I feel as though this project is really well done. I even like the intro, even though I didn't even touch on it because it was only but so brief and it was Boosie Collins just talking and stuff, but that was actually cool too. Like, that's one that I could ride with as well. Like, you can pretty much play this joint from beginning to end, minus 777, depending on if that can grow on me or not. We'll see in the future. But as we stand right now, man, this is the album of the year. I take this over J. Cole. I mean, J. Cole clearly best rap album right now and such, but the Silk Sonic is just another level. It's another level when you get the two baddest singers in the game coming together, putting forth some of the greatest music that we're hearing at this point in time, that brings you back to when you were young and your mothers and grandmothers were playing music before they had to clean up, but then brings it to the future as we see now, or when you see your old uncles and stuff talk about the movies and stuff that they really love, from Superfly to Shaft and all of that stuff, and then you hear them take it and make their own renditions of it and make that more updatable and relatable to today's youth, man. I just feel as though the concept, the musicianship, the voices, everything about it from the band, it was just a flawless concept pieced together, done well. They took their time, they did it right. I gotta give this project 9.5 out of 10 with the potential of it making a 10, but 10 out of 10 only comes after listening to it after a good amount of time. You feel me? There's no such thing as an instant 10 out of 10, no such thing as an instant classic. It has to survive the test of time, and I am all but certain that it will. Definitely go ahead and get this project.